So I'm using a makeup sponge. And the makeup wedges that you find in the supermarket or in the drugstore are great for this purpose. The pointy end is easy to hold on to, and they're washable if you get them in water right after you've used them. And they make a nice flat pouncing surface, which is really what's important. So I put a few drops, as you noticed, a few drops of paint on my plate, and I pounce out some of the paint and work it into the surface of the sponge. And that's really important. And as I pounce over here on the plate, notice that it's a very soft look. It's not gloppy. You don't want to get to gloppy. Loaded really well and a soft pouncing. So I call that offloading. You'll offload onto a paper surface first before you actually apply the stencil. And I've got a couple stencils here, and I'm going to use them randomly. So I'm stenciling through the stencil so that I can get an even application. May take going around a couple times, but I want you to notice something when I pull the stencil away. Notice how clean it is. It's really soft and natural looking. I want to share with you a few other surfaces that have a gritty feel to them that allow a grab to a pencil or a drawing product. I'll use a pastel pencil and a regular pencil and show you that you can make marks on them. One is micaceous iron oxide. You can almost hear the grit in it. It has a gritty dark surface, but you can be tinted to lots of colors. The other is another is coarse molding paste, and you can really hear it on this one. Has a scratchy surface like sandpaper and takes color really well when you color into it. And you see how it really grabs. Even with rubbing it with my finger, it doesn't really have a tremendous impact on it. Another is fine pumice gel. Tints beautifully. As you see, all of these products can be tinted. Another great drawing surface. Fiber paste, a lot bumpier, a lot like a rough handmade paper, which makes an interesting, unusual surface, and also works really well with either pencil drawings or pastel drawings or color pencils. Put out a little acrylic glazing liquid. You remember that the acrylic glazing liquid is designed to let me work a little longer with the product and not have it dry quite so fast. So I'm going to mix that fluid acrylic Titan Buff with the glazing liquid to create a glaze. So I'm putting in probably about 50-50 mix. Same amount of glazing liquid as I do paint, because I want to cover up, if you'll look at the piece, I want to cover up some of the brighter areas on the surface and push them back a layer. I've outlined some areas I want to have move forward, and I'm going to use the glaze that I created to push the other layers back. So I'm going to turn this upside down because it's easier for me to work this way. You'll see that how quickly it pushes those very strong colors back into the surface. Very easy, quick technique.